Okay, take a look at the digital level. Okay, it does come with a case. This is definitely magnetic, and it does come with batteries, so that's good. So this is nice. You can see how the magnets are kind of recessed into that channel. So what that means is if you need to put this on a pipe, especially like EMT or anything like that, this is going to be able to stick on that and you won't have to worry about that becoming off center. So very nice that they got that. And I can tell this is a fairly heavy duty level. This is, I believe, all aluminum. Like, it feels heavier than most levels. Got our battery compartment in the back. And we got power. Okay, right now it's airing because I have it laying flat. It needs to be up in order to actually read that angle. Now I like this little graphic they got on the side with the arrow pointing up. That means I got to pull the right side up. If I got it too high up, I got to bring it down. It's pretty cool. So if I put it on this surface is not perfectly level. It's pretty darn level, so this can actually read up to 0.05 degrees, which is super fine. So if I want to use this as my 0, I can just hit 0. And now this is the new 0, so I can base everything else off of that. And if I want to go back, I'll just hit the 0 again. Now let's say I was checking this and I wanted to be able to show that to somebody else. I just hit hold. Now I can take that and rotate it whatever direction, so I can take that to my boss and say, see, it is not perfectly level. And that can also just be good because if I wanted to transfer that to something but I didn't want to have to write the number down, I could take that. We'll say we had 22 degrees. I could take that to the other project that I'm working on and take it over there and say, okay, I needed 22 degrees. Take the hold off. Cool. You can see that little circle there. That is telling us that we are looking at degrees. If I hit mode, we can change that to percentage. So if I want to look at a percent grade, so if I was doing plumbing and I want to have a 2% grade, I can just set that to percent, and that will tell me right when I have a percentage, so I don't have to do that calculation in my head. We also have millimeters per meter and inches per foot. So lots of options on this level. And it does stand on end, so if I just want to set this on something and get that 90, I can do that. When you're hanging a wall mount for a big TV, it's very important to get this as straight as you can because, especially with a long arm, a little bit of a rotation can cause it to slop to the side. There is not a lot of wiggle room here, so I'm just taking whatever I can get. Okay. So that is on there. We are off by 0.05 degrees, which is basically nothing. So yeah, that is a pretty awesome little level.